Hey there, compliance officers and administrators. I'm here in our office kitchen because that's where usually you'd find this, the office bulletin board. Every company I've ever worked at had one of these for notifying workers of the important things going on in the business. There'd often be a calendar from a tool or parts supplier, maybe some Dilbert cartoons poking fun at the office culture, and a picture of the used Chevy Malibu that Dave in accounting was trying to sell for $800. Well, in today's video, I'll explain why the bulletin still serves a purpose in today's workplace and show you a better bulletin tool than tack papers on a corkboard. For decades, workplace bulletin boards were used by employers as a fairly effective line of communication to employees. Important information on a bulletin board might include company expectations and employee responsibilities, usually in the form of policy or procedure changes. The board would post opportunities for advancement, continuing education, or job training available. It might remind folks of emergency procedures. And a bulletin board would recognize employee accomplishments like milestone anniversaries or retirements, boosting morale and strengthening culture. And in the interest of being transparent, management might post results like sales figures or profits. In an ideal world, a bulletin board can be effective in satisfying due diligence requirements expected by auditors and inspectors, because it meets the test of posting information conspicuously, which means easily seen or noticed. Yet bulletin boards have fallen into disuse. So why is that? In his book, The Connected Company, Dave Gray explains that business now evolves at mind-boggling speed, but conversely, employees are increasingly working in pods or in isolation, which has never been more true than with the coronavirus pandemic, which forced employees to work from home. Notices are rarely sent to every worker, so lacking useful information, bulletin boards are often overlooked. Memos, news, announcements quickly become outdated. Policies and posters turn yellow with age, and then information is passed on verbally instead of in writing. And employees instead use the bulletin board for classified ads and party notices. And even those practices are getting displaced by Craigslist and Facebook. In InWorkHub, we offer a bulletin and alert tool that has all the advantages of a corkboard without any of its drawbacks. Posters can categorize the post, allowing them to query later by bulletin type such as safety, health, HR, operations, and admin. Posters can also flag the bulletin as an alert, which will post it prominently on everyone's WorkHub home screen. Posters can select specific recipients based on workers' locations and positions. They can choose to distribute a bulletin by email or SMS text, or simply have the workers review it in our software. Posters can specify how long a worker must spend before a bulletin is marked as viewed. They can also choose a date for the bulletin to expire and be archived. So unlike email, any new hire joining the organization before that archive date will be presented with the bulletin. Posters can also add attachments and then type the message. The system sends out the bulletin and records when the recipients view it. And to encourage engagement, you can allow workers to comment on posts, essentially making it a two-way communication tool. And to prevent misuse, comments can remain hidden until they're approved by an administrator. And of course, the system records an audit trail of compliance. George Bernard Shaw once said, "The single biggest problem in communication is the illusion that it has taken place." Make sure you're not under the illusion your bulletin tool is properly serving your organization's communication needs. So what are we going to do now with this corkboard?